here at TerrorCon. It's Providence, Rhode Island. Conventions like this, when you come out to Comic Cons, first of all, what's it like meeting your fans up close and personal? And also in the way of horror, what horror films have you enjoyed over the years? One of your favorites, maybe?
It's interesting. I'm sitting next to the man that I'm sitting next to, who I got, as I was saying when I was a kid, got a thrill out of being frightened by. I enjoy meeting the fans. It's good to get, to take the temperature of where they are with what your performance is. The effect that you want to have on them, or that you hope they're having from it, and seeing whether or not that's happening or not, without trying to guide people into, this is what you're supposed to think of it, or that's what you're supposed to feel from it. Just getting a sense of whether it's landing or not. One of the things, my favorite form of acting is doing theater, which I don't get a chance to do as much as I used to, because you know instantly from the audience response whether they're with you or not. And you have to, calibrate your performance. The moments that you think are fully realized aren't yet. They haven't fallen in enough for the audience to be there with you. But night in and night out. And you can't rely on last night's tricks to get you through tomorrow night's performance. Coming to conventions is an opportunity for me to have the kind of feedback and response and see whether or not my performance is landing or not.
Yeah. And in closing, what is the expansion of your character, Father Gabriel, on The Walking Dead? Your thoughts of that, where you're just tame, you're laid back, and now you're coming into your own, and it's really giving you a lot more intensity, and it's really fun to watch you evolve. So as far as where you are now, where you've come from, if you could just take us through that journey briefly.
He's a guy who was alone when everything happened, when the outbreak went down. When people started adapting to an entirely different, society that they were living in, lawless, reckless, and every man for himself type of thing. He was isolated from it. So I think his development in terms of what you need to do to survive is a little bit slower than everybody else's around him. Not only was he, isolated from that, but he was isolated. So. What does solitary confinement do to somebody? You know what I mean? How crazy is that going to make you? It's the worst way we've found to penalize prisoners, right? You lock them up, put them in a cell, and when that's not working and you want to make it even worse, you separate them from everybody else. So that's where Father Gabriel was coming from to begin with. Months of isolation without any kind of contact. And then he comes out and people are completely different. Not only are the dead walking the earth, but people are just completely different. So it's been an interesting journey to see him come to those realizations and do what it takes to survive after realizing that he didn't have what it took to kill himself. The survival instinct too strong for him. You know what I mean? So now that you're here, what are you going to do? And I'm eager to see where he goes, where it all ends up. It's been a fun character to play so far.
Appreciate you taking the time, man.
Sure, man.